Hello everyone, my name is Tiago and welcome to my LEGO studio. I was a model designer for LEGO in Denmark for 3.5 years, but for personal reasons I have to leave my dream job. Back in Portugal, I knew for a fact that I didn't want to quit LEGO at all. I wanted to keep building every single day. So in order to do that, I needed to prepare a proper LEGO studio, and this is what I've come up with. I've been doing this for quite a few months now, but I'm finally done. All the LEGO is sorted, there's no more cardboard boxes on the floor full of LEGO bricks. Everything has its place, and it's great. It's great to work with. I've been doing daily building tips with this setup right here, which I'm about to show you guys, and it's just perfect. I don't waste any time at all looking for bricks, which is very important when designing LEGO models. So first off, a bit of an overview of the place where I work on. Here you can see all of the backdrops that I use for my building tips, quite cheap. And this is my trusty Canon 600D. This is an almost 10-year-old camera, but it works great for taking pictures to my models. And yeah, I couldn't be happier. I hook it up to my trusty MacBook Pro, where I do all of the editing and photo editing, so this works great for me. And I decided that I wanted to have a little plant because it lightens up the space, which is really nice. This is the sea that my colleagues at Denmark gave me when I left a job at LEGO, and this has small miniatures of all of the LEGO sets that I have worked on, which is really cool and a nice display piece for my desk. Here you can see some minifigure display frames that I made. There's a tutorial if you want to make one of these for your space, for your LEGO studio, and I just love these. These are a really nice way to highlight your favorite minifigures. And since I'm doing YouTube a lot as my main thing right now, I decided that I should do a big play button to get inspired every day when I walk into this place. So this here is a wardrobe which I use to keep all of my boxed sets. Also building instructions and some of the LEGO bricks. Here you have it. I'm using some of the Pick-a-Brick cups for some of the smaller colors that I have, and back there a lot of the IKEA boxes. And up here you can see some of my boxed sets. Then we move on to this one here. This is the big boxes and the employee gifts, and some more sets over there. And here some LEGO as well. This big box over here is where I keep all of the miscellaneous stuff. We all have that big box with the big chunky elements that don't fit anywhere else. And then I have some over those in here, stuff that I can't keep anywhere else and I have too much of, so I'll just put them here. And this is a bin of old bricks, which I'll probably sell one day or another. And this is a sight to behold, right? Yeah, it's not a lot, but I'm still happy about bringing lots of these from Denmark, which I'm very proud of, and then some very odd ones, yeah, and some very old ones, like these guys. Cool stuff, but I've shown most of these sets in previous videos, so you can see the link over here. So this is the most important aspect of the whole studio, the way I have my bricks laid out. This is also a nice space to put all of my mini builds, well, at least while I still have room for them. But yeah, this is the system that I chose to store my bricks. These are IKEA drawer cabinets, 6 drawer cabinets from IKEA, and inside them I use several boxes. and I can just show you how I sort all of my Lego. Here you can see the black plates. For plates, or the colors that I use the most, I think that I needed to have them separated by size and color and shape, because it is very, very important to get all the bricks that you need to build something quickly. And that is the way that I save up time. If I had all of these in a big bin, imagining trying to find a 1x1 plate in the middle of the mess. I couldn't do it. The thing about these drawers, once I made it, is that there's a lot of unused space back there, which I usually use to keep all of my overdose bricks. So I have fixed quantities of bricks in here, and whatever doesn't fit in here goes into a Ziploc bag, and then I put them back here. So at all times I have working quantities to do my Lego creations. This is not the perfect solution for someone who builds big mocks, but for me, usually do like smaller type of things. This is just perfect. And here we can see some of the other colors. Some greens and odd ones, and for these colors I don't have them separated by shape, but general shape, because I don't have as many of the lime green, for instance, so all of the 1x plates go here, all of the tiles go here, and all of the bigger plates go here, and this works okay, because, like I said, I don't have as much of these to justify having them separated by individual shapes. Next up, we have some of these colors, and here we have the modified bricks. I probably should separate these by colors, but for now they're only separated by shape, but it has been working great so far. Let's move on to the side here, so you can see the other main colors that I use. White, of course, one that I have a lot of. Then light bluish gray, I have too much of this color. Dark bluish gray, and then we move on to the basic Lego colors, which I still have a lot of, and I use these IKEA gliss boxes to divide them like this. And then I also made some custom paper dividers so that I can take the most out of these boxes. Here we have some more colors that I have a lot of, and yes, oranges, dark red, and those types of tones. We move on to the side here, and then we move on to the modified plates. I love these guys. I'm using some screws and nails divider boxes that I bought in a hardware store here in Portugal called Leroy Merlin. And these are great to display small quantities of bricks, which is all that I need of, and again the overflow goes back there. Some more modified plates, lots of clips, and I also use the advent calendar trays. Don't you ever let those go, because these are great dividers for pieces as well. The jumper plates, some of them are divided by color, some others that I don't have as many of. I like mix two colors or colors that make sense together. Like you can see here, shades of orange, red, and I do that for some other types of pieces. These are the grills. Modified bricks. These are the decorated bricks, which I have a lot of as well, and again they are separated by shape, not by color and shape. Again, this is one of the older advent calendar trays. These are great because they're made of plastic, even though they're not so good for the environment. Newer ones are made out of paper, recycled paper, which is good, but honestly the plastic ones are better. And there we can see the bars and clips, robot arms, and all that jazz, ladders, fences, and all these types of pieces. And then big plates of the basic colors and the colors that I have a lot of, which don't fit on the drawers for their respective colors. These are the tiles for these colors here that I don't have space in these drawers over here. So this is just plates here, and then here you can see the tiles. For the bigger colors I choose to keep them all together, so 1x1s, 2x2s, and then also the tiles in their individual trays, but this works well. And then I have some of the printed stuff in here and some odd shaped tiles as well. Next up, some dishes and modified plates as well. More of these, the city jumper plates and plates with brails. Then the round plates. This is so nice to look at. I really love this drawer. All the small 1x1s and 2x2s, they're great to look at. You can kind of see the general theme, you know. Every drawer has kind of a theme going on to it, and this is like round bricks and cones and stuff. So it is really easy to find what I need to find when I'm building. Angle plates separated by left and right in these shapes. And then also angle plates, but these ones don't have like left and right, so they're just separated by shape, which is really nice. And we move on to the last set of drawers, slopes. The sheet slopes are also so nice to look at, and then some of the curved slopes and weird shaped ones. Bigger curved slopes. And then more slopes. These are too much. The ideal sorting solution is having all of the individual bricks by shapes and colors in their own thing, in their own tray, but unfortunately I can't do that for all of these, so these just stay within the same bin. And I don't use them as much, so it kind of works like this. More slopes. Inverted slopes. These last trays took me a while to sort, and that's why it kept me from completing the studio, unfortunately, but all is done now. Some panels and some miscellaneous elements. Then the transparent stuff, which I finished this week actually, so all of that. And sometimes I will do this where I use actual Lego boxes, which I don't keep empty because they just take too much space, so I cut them to size to fit in these drawers, and they're awesome. And I do this to any kind of cardboard box that I find, which is really nice and a nice way of dividing your bricks. Here you can see the Lego Movie 2 astronaut pack. And then here is the function bricks, hinges, hinge plates, and click hinges and turntables and all that jazz. Minifig, general minifigures, and then some Technic plates or plate with holes and stuff like that. And the last drawer here. All of the minifigure stuff using cereal boxes cut to size, and they're perfect. They're a perfect way to displaying all of this. I also keep some bricks in these drawers by the desk here. The first one is personal stuff, but here is some of the Technic and power function stuff. Technic bricks, axles, pins and connectors, and then windows frames and doors. This box over here is where I put the stuff which I need to sort. So here you can see some old mocks and Lego sets that I still have built, and when I have the time I'll take them apart and sort them. This deserves a video on its own because I sent a box to my mother for her to sort, to help me out, and I am very curious to see how she did. Over onto this side, 2 drawers of personal stuff, and then cockpits and windscreens and containers, green stuff and car stuff or vehicle stuff, and so many wheels. I'm not really sure what I do with this. I know this is not the way that LEGO Studios usually like, but I'm very happy how this turned out, and this works really well for me. This is a place that I like to be in. It's clean, it's super tidy, it's inspiring, and since I'm spending here most of my days, it needs to be that way. Otherwise, I can't be here for long, so this works perfect for me. So if you guys stayed until the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the studio tour. Please leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on the way I have this set up, and please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next. It's not a building tip video, but yeah, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the building tips as well, daily. Build something fun today.